Back at it with another Chicago Bulls related video. So the Bulls are back in the playoffs for the first time since we had Jimmy Butler, Dwayne Wade, and Rajon Rondo, and we are now down 0-1 against the Milwaukee Bucks in a game that we realistically should have won. Now the Bucks started off very fast. They dominated us for the most part in the first quarter, outscoring us 34-21. But the first 5 minutes of the game, the Bulls did not look good at all. But the Bulls came back, and they actually took a lead in this game. I think it was 79-74 at one point, but that's the largest margin that we had in the game. The Bulls' problem in this game, we couldn't make fucking shots. I mean, when you have Nikola Vucevic going 9 of 27 from the floor, DeMar DeRozan going 6 of 26 from the floor, and Zach LaVine going 6 of 19 from the floor, normally we would make more shots than that, but we only shot a little, just a smidge over 32% from the field. And Vucevic shot 10 threes tonight. Granted, a lot of his looks were open, but, he hasn't been very good at threes all year. His worst, since he started shooting threes. So he needs to attack the basket and at least draw fouls if he's not going to make a shot towards the basket. So I'm a little upset at the fact that we kept going for threes when they weren't going down, but they weren't hitting them. And there was a couple times that DeRozan would shoot really early in the shot clock. Granted, a lot of the shots were kind of nobody really in his face, but they weren't fouling, and I was very disappointed. It's unfortunate because we really should have won this game based on the fact that we really changed things up. I'm a little concerned that Billy Donovan called a timeout 30 seconds into the second half to make an adjustment. I don't know if that was really needed. I'm sure he could have communicated that from the bench. But it is what it is. We lost. It's a game we should have won. Kobe White actually looked really good in this game. I think Kobe was hustling on defense and he was making shots. He went 5 of 10 from the field. I think he scored 12 points, 2 of 4 from the three-point line. Other than that, Patrick Williams wasn't aggressive enough. I mean, Williams played 23 minutes, only scored 5 points, and that was a basket in the fourth quarter. That's the field goal that he made, and the rest were from the foul line. We need Patrick Williams to be more aggressive, especially against the Bucks. LaVine, Vucevic, and DeRozan realistically can't do it all because teams know our strategy to what we're going to do. So we need other players to step up. I'd like to see more of Patrick Williams, trying to be a factor on offense. Even if he could just get 12 points a game, that could be a lot versus 5. Alex Caruso looked really good on defense from what I saw tonight. He was all over the place, creating a lot of turnovers, getting some offensive fouls called in his favor. There was some fouls that I was a little concerned about. There's a play where Williams was kind of, Giannis was behind him, and Giannis got on his back, and they called a foul on Patrick Williams. In my opinion, that should have been a foul on Giannis, and that should have been foul number 6 for him. Maybe Williams backed into him to cause him to do that. I didn't see that, but again, I didn't watch the play over again, so maybe I just didn't see that fact. But I was kind of, because there was no contact by Williams there. He had Giannis Antetokounmpo boxed out, and all of a sudden Giannis gets on his back, but yet the foul is on Patrick Williams. So I don't know. I was a little concerned about some of the calls in this game, but I can't blame the game on the calls because the Bulls just couldn't make a fucking shot. Especially in the fourth quarter, we were missing lots of shots. I want to see what our field goal percentage was in the fourth quarter here. I'm on ESPN right now, and I'm not finding an easy way to look at that. But I'm sure it was very abysmal, 10%. It seemed like it. Nothing was easy for us. Zach LaVine got in foul trouble, which sucked as well. DeRozan wasn't hitting the shots that normally he hits more of. It is what it is, though. I mean, we played hard and we should have won this game. And I think this series, and I was saying this before, is going to be a lot more competitive than what people think it is. And to mock Bucks fans, Bulls in 6. Yes, I'm saying it. I think the Bulls somehow, some way are going to win this series in 6 games. And yeah, that's the Bulls fan in me thinking that the Bucks are just going to have a tough time. Since they won the championship last year, they're going to have struggles to nose itches to win it this year. But all in all, I have to say the Bulls played pretty well. Missed a lot of open shots. We need to do less three-pointers, especially. We're not a team that makes a lot of threes at this point. I mean, Kobe and Zach, those are our two main three-point guys. We need to do more driving to the basket, getting fouls on Giannis and Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis and maybe Chris Middleton if he decides to play some defense at some point. So hope everybody enjoyed the fact that the Bulls are in the playoffs since the Dwayne Wade season that we shouldn't have even made the playoffs. We shouldn't have got Dwayne Wade that year. We should have started rebuilding right then and there, but we didn't. But we did trade Butler after that for Chris Dunn, Lauri Markkanen, and LaVine. We had to also send our first-round pick for that. But it is what it is. I did enjoy this game from what I watched. I just thought a lot of missed shots, a lot of open shots that the Bulls just didn't capitalize on. So if you're a Bulls fan and you're happy that the Bulls are back in the playoffs, and if you have any insight that you'd like to leave, things that you were mad about in this game, which there's a lot of missed shots that I was mad about, and there's some shots that DeRozan shot way early in the shot clock, and there was a three in the fourth quarter with like 3 or 4 minutes left that LaVine dribbled down and took a three with like 18, 19 seconds left, and I'm like, why? That's not working. If it goes in, it's bad. If it doesn't go in, I'm going to be mad. If it goes in, I'm not going to say anything about it, but it is what it is. But if you're a Bulls fan, make sure you sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are. If you want to share this video with anybody or any of your social media platforms, please do so. Don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. Remember to smash that like button, and JDev will return.